So hi guys, welcome again to another video, and for this video this will be gonna a video tutorial for the chapter 3, which is the network protocols and communications. So let's start first in here in our NetAcad. So just a short recap on how I access to this. So first you just create an account, and after you create an account you just log in. After you log in, and you will launch the course here so that you can see the what will you call that, the lessons here in CCNA 1, but for now we'll be using the chapter 3, which is the network protocols communication. So let's go first here in the roles. So I'll explain to you this figure number 1. So excuse me. So here we have the message goes through the signal, and medium, and the signal signal again, and the message. So first you have a message, and you need a signal for the message to transfer in the destination, and you need also the medium, which is what you needed for the message to be transport to be delivered in the destination. So just like the same backwards, so we have the signal and the message. So here we use the message source as for the message, and transmitter for the signal, and we need the transmission medium. And for the signal we have the receiver, and for the message we have the destination. So let's see this. So this girl sent a message or idea to this boy. So this is the message source, and this is the transmitter, or the one that said idea or message, and this is the transmission medium, and the receiver will get that idea and will receive the message. So just like here in our computer communication, so this one is the human communication, and this one is the computer communication. So just like what I've said, it sends data or message to the computer. So this will be the source, and this will be the destination. So let's proceed now here. So here we have very large about the large information about this human communication. So we have the message source, the encoder, the transmitter, the transmission, the transmission medium, or what we call the channel, and the receiver, the decoder, and the message destination. So this is the message source came from the encoder and the transmitter and uses a channel, and the receiver will get the information or idea that the encoder sent, and it will reach the destination. So let's play. So this human number one says information here. So they communicate with each others, and the human number one idea received the human number two idea. So the idea of this human received this human, this just like the same. So it's just the same in computer or computer communication. This is the source, this is the message, and sent to here, and it got the same information. So now let's proceed to the next one. We have the message size. So here, just like the same in the first figure, so if the first figure and the first one, if you said the information that you want to tell in a not understandable message, the receiver will not understand what is your message or idea. So you need to say properly for that the receiver will understand you. So just like the same here in computer. So if you send a not good message, so the computer number two will not understand what you want to know. And if you send a good one, so the computer number two will understand what is your message. So now here, the message timing. So for the access mode, so if you both ask question, you will don't have a better communication. So for example, I ask you where are you from, and you ask me how old is me, how old is, what is my age rather. So we'll not understand each other, especially if we're using the media devices, for example the cell phone. If we're using that, we cannot understand each other. So for now, let's proceed to the next one. We have the message delivery option. So just like what I've explain in the summaries. So the multicast sends one source sends to one destination. So for the multicast, we have the two or more, and for the broadcast, it is for all or groups. So just like here in computer, so it's the source sends to one destination, and for the multicast, it sends for two or more, and for the broadcast it sends for all and for the groups. So now let's proceed to the next one. So here we need this to identify this. We need to identify this one, and we'll type here. And for the application layer, we have the DNS, the BOOTP, the DHCP, the SMTP, the POP, the IMAP, the FTP, the TFTP, and the HTTP, sorry for that. And for the transport layer, we have just two. So for this, we have the UDP and the TCP. And for the internet layer, we have the IP, the NAT, the ICMP, the OSPF, the EIGRP, and for the last one, we have the network layer, network access layer. So we have the PARP, the PPP, the Ethernet, and the interface the drivers. So the DNS stands for the domain name system, and this is the Bootstrap protocol, and this one is dynamic host configuration protocol, simple mail transfer protocol, the post office protocol, the internet message access protocol, the file transfer protocol, the trivial file transfer protocol, and the hypertext transfer protocol. So this one is the user datagrams protocol and transmission control protocol, and internet protocol, network address translation, internet control message protocol, open shortest path first, and enhance interior gateway routing protocol, and address resolution protocol, point-to-point protocol, the Ethernet, and the interface driver. So let's proceed to the activity. So we will sort here the different protocols and layers. So For the application, we have the DNS. So you will just drag this, the boot P, the DHCP, the SMTP, the POP, the IMAP, the FTP, and the HTTP. And for the next one, we have now the transport, which is concludes only two. So this is the UDP and the TCP. So for the internet layer, we have the OSPF, the IP, the ICMP, and the EIGPR, RP. So sorry. So this will be the Ethernet and the interface device. So let's check. So that's all correct. So now let's just proceed to the next one. So I'll be searching for some activities for you to learn. So here we have here the excuse me, the meaning of this. So we'll just remove those examples here, and I'll put the meanings of this. So for the application, it represents data to the user. And for the transport, it supports communication, just the main content. So it determines the best path. And for the network access, it controls the hardware. So here we will be identifying the OSI model, which is we have the application, presentation, session, transport, network, and the data link, and the physical. So the activity here is all about the different layers and functions. So first, for this one, so if there's a segment and assemble data, so that will be a transport. And if exchange frame between the devices, that will be the data link. So sorry, not there. So for using the process to process communication, that will be the application, and it provides data, that will be the network, and the bit transmission is the physical. So just check this. There you go. So now we have here, so it controls, so that will be the network access, and it supports, so that will be the transport. And for the determine the best path, internet, and represents data, that will be application. So that's all for this activity. And now let's proceed to this one. So this will be helpful for us. Just for this one, we have the encapsulation. So the encapsulation is all about having this diagram here. So let's first define the encapsulation, and it is used to describe a process of adding headers and trailers around some data. So this process can be explained with a 4-layer in TCP/IP model. So each step is describing the role of the layer. So that's the encapsulation. So now we have the email data, for the data, and the data for, and the transport header and data again, for the segment, and for the network header, transport header again. Header and a data again. So all of that stuff has a data. So we have here the packet, and we have now frame, header, network header, transport header, data, and frame, trailer. So that will be the frame or the medium dependent. And for the last one, we have the 1100010100010001 1001. So that's for the bits. So for the data, this is the general definition And this is the overview here in the CCNA one. So for the segment, we have this. We have the transport. And for the packet, we have the network. And for the frame, we have the data link for the frame. And here we have the bits here. So now let's proceed to this activity. So the identifying the PDU layer. So as what we do in encapsulation. So first we have the data in email data. And for the next one, we have the segments and the packets. Sorry. And the bits here for the binary number and the frame. So let's check. So that's all correct. So this will be the summary. If you want to view the summary, so just open my summary video about the chapter 3, which entitled Network Protocols and Communication. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you again on my next video.